Hey everybody, me and Parker are over in Green Lake again. It is October 24th. It is 75 degrees today. It was raining all last night. It's supposed to rain the next 3 days, like a lot. But this is the time of year to be out there, sit every day, just get out there. The next 2 weeks, this is the prime time. We've got a lot more pictures on camera. A buck's moving more during day, all night long. There's scrapes everywhere. So we want to get out there and sit. I picked him up from school. Still got over a couple hours, huh? I'm ready to go sitting back. It's a southwest wind. I don't feel any wind right now, but southwest wind is perfect, where the deer come from that way all the time, you know. Not quite sure where we're going to sit right now. I got an idea, but we're going to sneak in there and get sitting, huh? Parker's ready to shoot. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
You got anything to say? Nothing. Alright, let's go. Alright, I'm set up. Parker and I over here in Green Lake County. He's set up behind me in the woods. I don't know, maybe 75 yards, 50 yards. I could probably see him if the leaves weren't here yet. I'm on the north end of the property, facing the north. I've never hunted this stand. We hung it a couple years ago, but it seems like a lot of deer are coming out of this side of the field here, out in the soybeans. There's a path that we walk in to go back there. It's all scrapes and trails. And Parker's sitting on Grandpa Tom's stand. He's got a water tub he put in there this late summer, and the deer are in there drinking all the time. It's all rotted up around there. He had a bunch of pictures in there last night. I think he saw some hawbuck 2 nights ago when he sat, or maybe it was last night. But I like this setup. It's supposed to be a southwest wind, which would be blowing from my back. The deer come from this way, but there is literally no wind right now. Slight chance of rain later, and then the next 3 days are supposed to be solid rain for Wisconsin. But it is hot, 75 degrees. I'm all sweated up. I got everything set up. I got my new camera arm and new camera. It's always a challenge, first time using this stuff, getting it set up, but I think I got a pretty good position right here. But it is really quiet, very quiet. We got a couple hours to sit. See if we can get something done. It's October 24th. If you're not in the woods, get out there the next 2 weeks as much as you can. Doesn't even matter if it's noon. They're moving. Parker has 2 bucks and a doe running all over around by him right now. He said he can hear him grunting and chasing. He got a glimpse of him too far out. Now I can hear him grunting in there. He's probably freaking out. Well, we're back out. I only saw, what, like a nub buck, I think, and a couple behind me in between us. And then some out in the field at the end, some bucks and a bunch of deer out in the field at the end. But Parker texted me, when was that? Earlier in the night.
It was like
That
5:30.
two bucks and a doe came through, chasing each other. And then it sounds like from then on, he had deer in front of him, like all night, right?
All night.
And then I told him to grunt a little bit, right? So I think that's what brought the big buck back in. Come to find out, it was standing right under his tree, so that buck pinpointed right where he was grunting, but knew something was up, so he circled around and gave him a shot, what, out in front?
Yeah.
20 yards or something?
It was,
I guess we'll see what we have for footage. He had the Tacticam on, and I should have put a GoPro. I gotta start putting a GoPro on his stand so you can see, because this all happened in front of him. It's pretty tight back there as far as shooting, how far you can shoot right now. It's thick and overgrown, and so everything had to be right in front of you. So if he's got some footage, we're gonna put it in right now.
sounded like it was saying like "help me" or something.
Yeah,
It was in grunting.
it was like a cough or something.
Like a
There was like a buck in there. I could hear it coughing. I could hear him grunting. I could hear deer prancing around all over the place. Some came out by me, but he said the bucks were chasing the bucks tonight, right? And they definitely came into his grunt. So I think it's like prime time over here right now to rattle, grunt, because those bucks are showing dominance. And they were chasing the doe a little bit, huh?
I think
Yeah.
so, or they're chasing each other in the woods for
They
the
could
doe.
be. They could be. Yeah.
There's a
They were
doe in
sticking
the
with the
woods,
doe, just
yeah.
chasing each other. I saw one small buck come out on top of the ridge here at the end, and it beeline. It didn't run, but it was on a full move across this ridge as his nose down, went across the open field, got halfway across the field, and took off running into the woods. Thought it was really weird. I didn't see much for a rack, but he did have something on him. Did see two other bucks come out at the end up front here. One was limping really bad in the front leg. You saw the one that's limping bad in the rear leg
Yeah.
with the weird one spike rack and 3 on one side, I think.
Two.
2 on one side.
Yeah.
And then you've seen a spike come in and drink out of the water at the end.
Yeah, like 5 minutes
So
before
you've seen
close.
like 4 bucks and some does, and he pulled back on a doe too. And,
Yeah.
but he fired at this buck, quartering away. Dang it. Huh?
Mhm.
Dang it. Shot over, a clean miss. We found the arrow. We'll sharpen it up and we'll use it again. That's the way it goes. Huh?
I haven't
It was a
shot
little
one.
bit farther shot than I think than you're thinking.
Yeah.
You said it was 20 yards to that bush?
It seems like it was. I think it was 20 yards.
Maybe it was a little bit. It just looked a little further, but that's tough when it's rushed and those bucks are coming in. They give you an opportunity like that, and quartering away is small. And I'm glad you had a clean miss. You know, gotta make sure you get a clean hit. So, yeah, another good night. Another good night. Storms are moving in. You can feel it. It's still hot. 60, 70 degrees, I think, right now. Supposed to rain the next couple days, but I don't know. If I get a break in the weather, maybe tomorrow night, I gotta come and sit. They gotta take advantage of this, huh? Right?
Mhm.
Yeah. If they're running like that, because there's a ton of bucks over here, so I think there's a lot of competition. So if you hit it right like this, I think it could be you could get a few good nights here. Before we head up north this weekend, right? And shoot some bucks up there,
Hopefully.
right? Well, it was another good night out hunting, and Parker, it's not gonna be the last one you miss. I'll tell you that right now, right?
Yeah.
It happens to the best of us. Oh well, you'll get a bigger one yet, probably.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. This is all possible because we went outdoors.